Oh, it's Saturday, Bear Anime is coming out. I'm gonna binge all of Demon Slayer, Danmachi and MILF Isekai's latest episode. Let me have a look at the time. Hold up, it's end of August already. That means September is around the corner. That means uni is starting soon. Which means I need to revise, so I have less time to watch goddamn anime. No! That's not fair, man! Who stole my goddamn summertime? Is it you anime? Is it you hentai? Is it you basketball? That is absolutely not fair and injustice. Oh well, at least that means 4 seasons coming soon and I got more anime to watch. Quick disclaimer, I've organized the video into different sections so you can easily identify which genre of anime you want to watch. Let me guess, your favorite genre is Isekai, cause you have shit. So without further ado, you guys sit back, relax, sip on your favorite drink, and now let's begin today's episode on 2019 Fall Anime Preview. And hit my intro, fam! You already know the drill, we're gonna start off with one of the most popular genres, sequel anime, and there's a lot of goodies this season, so much so it felt like this season should be called the seasonal anime. Get it? New season for anime, seasonal anime. Okay, I will stop with all these shitty jokes before all my weebs unsubscribe. Hands down, one of the hypest and most popular shonen show within the last few years is coming back this fall with one of the best animation, heart-touching musical BGM and imagining plot that surprised everyone in Fairy Gone. Jokes aside, I don't know why PA Studio is making season 2 for Fairy Gone. Personally, I have dropped that series faster than Rafiki dropping Simba in Lion King after episode 1, and the score in myanimelist.net does suggest I have made the right decision, but for those who enjoy season 1, here you go. Now let's get back to our real topic. My Hero Academia is coming back this fall with season 4, and I'm personally hyped as f*** as a basic trashy shonen fan, especially after United States smash scene. You don't even know how many times I put that bad boy in replay mode, and I was 120% sold after I saw that scene. I'm not up to date with the manga, so I'm not sure what to expect, so I use Google-san. Apparently the anime community is split into 2 departments. On one side, weebs are hyped as f***, but on the other side, some weebs are saying that it's gonna be a boring arc surrounding a lot of slice of life events like Todoroki and Bakugo babysitting. Nonetheless, I'm gassed up and I can't wait to see Boku no Hero Academia in October 2019. Up next, we have Edgelord Season 4, The Golden Saber. Alicization Part 2 is gonna focus on the War of Underworld, sourcing light novel volume 9 to 14. Personally, I don't really read light novel, but I have heard many good things about the arc from a good read friends of mine. He told me that it is one of the best arc in SAO history, and I'm quite looking forward to binge it once season 4 part 2 is finished. Moving on, we have the pseudo hentai cooking show that the contestant will magically lose their goddamn clothes from eating food. Like seriously, I never understood how it actually works, but I ain't complaining it though. Season 4 for Food War will be coming back this fall, and based on the manga, it seems like we have around 100 chapters for JC staff to cover. So I'm hoping that they will have 24 episodes to cover the story rather than rushing the storyline. And personally, I wouldn't get your hope up yet, cause I heard the manga ending is really garbage. Psycho Pass Season 3 is coming back this fall. I have absolutely no clue what the heck happens to this franchise, as I've dropped the anime ever since the beginning, but based on the amount of animation they have received, it seemed like a really good series, with 2 animations and 3 movies in 7 years span. Because it is original content, I cannot even use Google-san to peek at the source material to find out what will happen in the latest season. Nonetheless, for those who enjoy Psycho Pass so far, you will probably watch it. Up next we have the latest season for 7 Deadly Sin, Kamigami no Gekirin. This season aimed to push the current story to the climax, and it is rumored to be one of the best arcs within the 7 Deadly Sin. Interestingly, this season is adapted by Studio Dean instead of a one-picture anime studio, and this has caused a bit of controversial. Some people are concerned about the fighting quality of the studio, as they are not technically known for action scene, instead more of a funny daily life anime like Konosuba. But they did produce Unlimited Blade World the movie with Ufotable, so we will just have to wait and see. I smell fake series. Oh boy! The new Fate series is coming back, and as a huge Fate fanboy, I'm definitely gonna watch it, even if it is garbage like Fate Extra. Thank God Red Saber is there, otherwise I would drop that show faster than goddamn Flash finishing a bed. There's rumors saying that the story is gonna focus on the 7th chapter out of the 8 potential chapter on the FGO mobile game. If you want to know more about the background story, you should go check out FGO The First Order, which covers the prologue. Up next we have the 3rd installment of Chihaya Fuyu series after 6 years of absence. Gosh, it's even longer than goddamn One Punch Man wait. Madhouse is scheduled to drop around 24 episodes, and fans are expecting the anime to cover up to the Taichi vs Arata match, which is around chapter 133 to 134, and weebs are hella excited. I might have to go and check out the series and see what the hype is about. 3rd season of a Chinese short comedy anime surrounding a normal brother and sister relationship is coming back in this autumn. Weekend Study has announced season 2 is dropping in this fall 2019. Wait, hold up, how the f is this anime getting a 2nd season? And yet my No Game No Life is not? What kind of galactic level of bullshit? Don't be out here dropping money like Ufotable. I'm currently up to date with the manga and have no clue how much the 2nd season will cover the plot up to. Probably it will cover up to the school festival arc, but if you want to know which squad I'm picking between the teacher or the senpai, I'm putting all my money on the little squad. God damn it, I'm gonna lose all my money, man, just like I did on Big Connect. Big Connect! Up next we have how the f is this anime getting season 2 part 2? I have absolutely no clue what's happening in the anime, as I've never played the game nor watched season 2, nor that I'm planning to, unless somehow side games milk even more money with the mobile game and make season 3. So for those who enjoy the anime so far, go and check it out. Alright weebs, let's be 120% honest, I have absolutely no clue on these anime, nor I'm interested in them. I'm more interested in how the heck they even getting a 2nd season, and my No Game No Life is not getting shit. Hey, I might just be a bloody hater, but god damn it! If you enjoy season 1, you probably enjoy season 2, so you do you weebs. Oh boy, I'm jumping on the hype train for High Score Girl Season 2, and as you can tell by my words, I am gassed about this series ever since I have finished the really 1st season of this classic OG gaming anime with a touch of arcade comedy and innocent romance. I can't wait to see the waifu war between Purple Tsundere Uno with Big Oppai Blonde Yandere Koharu. The other waifu battle, this is where the real JC staff, you better not the 2nd season, cause I have already let you slide One Punch Man season 2 already. Don't make me send some Boku no Pico you out. It seems like we barely have any Ichi Harem anime this season. Sad time man, how am I gonna insert my filthy self into these protagonists and have fun with my waifus? To begin with, we have Stand My Heroes, Piece of Truth. This reverse harem anime talks about a heroine enters a random health center with a bunch of hot dudes in it. Stop it! It's already sound like a bunch of tag team porn to me already. Up next, we have Actors Song Connection. This anime talks about a bunch of hot guys in Tensho Gakuen, and there's an interesting system where club can compete and win points in singing competition, and here we have a male version of Love Live for all your fujoshi. Continue on, we have a reverse harem anime that actually triggers my interest. One day our main female protagonist got transferred into a high school and encountered weebs who suffer from Chunibyo. For example, one of them thinks he is a hero, while other one thinks he was reincarnated as an angel or demon. God, this anime reminds me of myself so much, and it's hella embarrassed to think about, but it will be hella funny to watch it. If this anime is done right, I will be killing my abs from laughter this fall. This is just an hentai anime. Next! But if you're under 18, do not watch this video or I will tell your waifu and your mama. Finally, we move on to some normal harem anime in Vow X Love. Our main protagonist wants a normal, dull, mundane life, but one day he was informed by Odin, the god, to save the world with 9 other Valkyrie. And there is a lot of fan service. I like that. Based on the trailer, I have a weird suspicion that the main protagonist might turn into one of these Valkyrie. Last but not least, this is the most anticipated harem anime for me this season. Kasaragi is a normal high school boy and he is surrounded by 2 bishojos, one being a cute outgoing lolly while the other one being a curvy sophisticated student president. And one day both of them confessed a secret to him that he thought he knew, but it turns out to be a completely different story. Then some other random girl is stalking him on the background and turns out she has a huge secret behind the story. And thus it begins a ridiculously funny harem story. Personally, I've read the manga and I am 100% recommend it to you guys. I even recommend it in my Insta story. Quick shameless plug. Oh, recently we hit 100,000 followers. Our community is growing strong and I felt hella blessed. So I have high faith in this anime and I will 120% recommend it to you guys. Up next we have the trashiest yet still most popular genre for the upcoming season, Isekai genre, and to begin this genre we have Shuncho Yusha, aka this Yusha is hella cautious. Personally, I have read the manga and let me tell you, it's actually really funny and unique. The plot surrounds a goddess trying to save the world from the demon invasion, and the difficulty is set as hard as possible. But luckily, the goddess managed to summon a ridiculously OP Yusha, but he is stupidly cautious. The plot is really funny and unique, so I'm really looking forward to this anime and I would 120% recommend everyone to go check out this anime. Moving on, we have Chojin Koukosei Tachi wa Isekai demo Yoyu de Ikenu yo desu. Damn, that's a long ass title. This anime surrounds the plot that 7 insanely OP students got transported into an isekai world after an airplane accident. I guess Chokun must went on a goddamn summer holiday. This resulted in them building a nuclear plant and control the entire country with politics and economic. Essentially 7 edgelord high school students killing the isekai journey. Watashi Nuryoku wa Heikinjuji talks about a girl being isekai into another world, but surprisingly she doesn't want any OP power because she wants a normal life, but non-surprisingly the god being naughty and give her all S-rank power. And now we have a comedy journey about a super duper OP lolly, which is quite refreshing. Genzo is a muscular handy wrestler and one day he got summoned by a princess in request of him killing all the monsters, but instead he gave her a German suplexes. Then he opened a pet shop managing monster. Based on the preview, this isekai looks pretty unique and it could be really funny. This anime talks about a librarian died by book crushing onto her after an earthquake in the library, and she got reincarnated into a lower class family. But she being a true nerd, she really wants to read a book, but due to her poor background she was forbidden. As a result, she begins her isekai journey to read some goddamn book. Good back to school kind of vibe anime. Babylon surrounds the storyline of a prosecutor investigating a special drug, and he finds out that there's a lot of story and deeper message behind the investigation, and it was linked to the election and a lot of darker secrets. The trailer looks really good, but I don't horror show, so that's a skip for me, fam. Finally, we have Pet. There's people who has power that can erase/control humans' memory and mind. To an extreme degree, they can even assassinate a person completely, but they are also putting themselves at risk if their power backfire, which can end up killing them. Based on the picture and the teaser, it seems like one of those really psychological anime, and the piano BGM is pang fam. Kabukicho Shouroku, as the name suggests, is set in the street of nightlife, the east of Shinjuku, the chaos center of Kabukicho. The story begins when a bizarre human-killing murder occurs one night. According to the trailer, it seems pretty good, man. I might go check out this anime. Finally, we have some long-ass name title police action drama anime. A long time ago, the world is ruled by dragon, and there are many species within the world. We have vampire, homunculi, and human. But over time, dragon disappear, but one day a special organization called Nine is trying to obtain the power of dragon and use it for their own plan. And a special investigation team is formed to investigate them, and our main protagonist is a rookie within the team. It seems like the type of anime that contrasts justice within human and question the thin line between white and black. To start with, we have a really weird yet probably the best slice of life anime in the upcoming season in Beastars. The anime is set in an animal world with different animals coexisting with each other, and our main protagonist is a mean-looking wolf who has a really gentle heart, and the story surrounds his journey in meeting different animals and discover their lives in high school. An actually normal tennis anime that surrounds actually normal high school teenager doing typical things after school club. It seems pretty good and the music is pretty punk, so it could be a good shonen anime. A story about cute girls playing ball game after school while being yuri and comedy for the audience. A story about cute girls shooting rifles. No, that's not cute! We already have bad shooting cases in the USA, let's not give media any more chances to put the anime genre down. It seemed like a pretty good yuri anime where the main female protagonist is having a nice and productive day after school in the rifle club. Moving on, we have Africa no Salaryman, a comedy anime about what will happen to animals if they become a salaryman, aka a office worker in an extremely high suicide rate job in Japan, and how would they cope with it. One day, a genius inventor's sister died due to an accident, and to overcome the grief, she decides to make a robot that is similar to her sister, and she did it. But the robot is acting too much like a human, to be more specific, really like her sister. Based on the description, it sounds like a really creepy anime, but the teaser showed us it seems like a really funny slice of daily life anime instead. To finish off, we have an anime about cute girl riding jet. God damn it, Japan, you really think us weeb are that dumb to watch an entire 24 minutes of an episode purely based on cute girl? Gosh, we have standard, you know. What? I'm a feminist who appreciate fan service. The story surrounds a bunch of random enemy called Siren appear from the sea one day, and an army called Azov Line is formed to fight against it. The anime is an adaptation of an extremely popular mobile game in Japan. The anime is probably gonna be similar to Kantai Collection, so for those who enjoy the game, you will probably enjoy the anime as well. One day, our protagonist has been sent to supervise a young girl named Marida. But hold up a second, Kirito, don't you have Alicization Part 2 to worry about? If he decides Marida does not have the potential, then he will kill her. And the animation seems pretty good, and overall it seems like a pretty good anime. Speaking of weird anime, we have No Gun Life, an anime talking about a dude's head that is a goddamn gun. Well, the story goes, a cyborg soldier's head was mysteriously transformed into a gun by a random person, and his memory was erased. And one day he was given the task to save a children from a range of attack from different parties. It's produced by Madhouse, and the staff list seems pretty solid, with many of them involved in Black Lagoon production, so it might be a sleeper for the upcoming season. Finally, we move on to our last genre, and it's personally my favorite genre, the shonen anime. We have the latest Shonen Jump adaptation in Mairimashita Iruma-kun. The plot centered our main protagonist Iruma-kun being sold by his parent to a demon for money. Then one thing led to another, bada bing bada boom, he is transferred into a school full of demons where he begins his slice of life comedic journey. And our last anime of the list is Ahiro no Sora, a long-running basketball manga adaptation. The manga focuses a lot on character development and background story, and the basketball match is actually quite realistic with no weird special skill like Kuroko no Basket. So I'm 120% recommending this anime to any sports fan. It should be a really good anime and I'm hella looking forward to it. And we are done! Damn, another long ass video that I have probably lost most of my viewer throughout the video, but I hope you have found this episode informative and it should help you find your new favorite anime to watch in the upcoming season. Comment down below on what anime are you guys planning to watch in the upcoming season, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.